What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the flip house. Today on this video we're going to be painting the flip house. We want to get this thing looking a little bit better and get everything situated out here. We're going to be moving around everything in this kitchen right here. As you can see, the kitchen and living room right here. We're going to get everything moved into a spare bedroom so that it's a little bit easier to paint. We're going to be painting that ceiling right there white, and we're going to do all these walls a gray color and get rid of this border that you see right there. And then under me right here where I was sitting at is a pressure washer. That's going to be on the next video after this one coming up soon. And maybe the next video or the video after the next that's coming up, because we're wanting to get the whole outside of the house pressure washed because we're trying to improve how this place looks and make it look a lot better. So let me flip the camera and show you what this place looks like before I get started, and then we'll show you what it looks like after we're done painting and everything today. We are getting a late start on this. We ran around all day and now it's already dark outside. It's about 8:30 today. So we're getting a late start on this, but we're going to get going and paint a little for 1 or 2 hours, and then we'll pick back up tomorrow. So let me flip the camera and show you what this place looks like. Alright, so here's a little bit of a look at it for you. This is the front door, and then you got the kitchen over here to the left side. You got these cabinets that I plan on either changing them out or at least getting them a different color because they're kind of older cabinets. You got this wood trim that I'm gonna paint white because I don't want the wood, and then I got to get the trim for the rest of this room in here later on. But for right now, I'm just going to paint it. We're going to get rid of that border right there at the top of it and have a solid color. There's our refrigerator, our table, and chair and stuff. All this has to go into the extra bedroom. But you've got all the walls over here. It's picking up kind of on the video where these are spots that have been patched over. And there's a lot of spots like that. Like over here, you got a lot of it. I don't think it's going to pick it up. But you got a lot of patch spots on the wall, and we're just going to get rid of all that so it looks better. We're going to repaint all the trim white, and all the door frames will be repainted white on this thing. The hallway will be painted with the living room and kitchen, and we're going to get all that. You see how this is kind of shiny on this. The paint I got will be a flat paint, so it won't shine and show all that stuff like it does now, because you can actually see that pretty good. And that there's spots like that all over this house where people patched everything, where it looks like somebody was pretty rough in here before, and they put a lot of holes in the wall. I don't know if they punched holes in the wall, if they were slamming stuff into it, or whatever it was, but people have messed up some stuff in here, so we're gonna do a little bit of updating. And you see how this is kind of chewed up and stuff. That's going to need a new piece put on, but for right now we'll paint over that, and then the rest of it will be painted and good. And paint where a lock used to be on there. And then later we'll get this one piece changed out, and then it'll be good with the rest of it. Get rid of that border like I said, get this ceiling painted. There's a lot of bad spots on the ceiling, but you can't really see that on camera. And then over here there was a spot where there used to be a cabinet, and I believe it was this one, and they just moved it down. So I'm gonna get that painted and see how much it can cover up and blend in with the rest of everything else, so that there's not a big nasty looking spot like that no more. And then you got where there used to be a vent, so I'm just gonna paint that up and make it blend in a little more than it does now. And then also the cabinet, go ahead and paint that spot where that cabinet was covering it up. So I guess it was recently moved from being there, so I'm gonna get that painted where that's not showing like that no more, because that's pretty nasty looking right there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get this painted white so that don't stick out and look so bad, because like someone just threw this into the cabinet, because you can see over here where it's gapped up, and you can kind of pull that. I think that whole thing would pull out of there if you tried to. So I'm gonna get that painted white and match it in. But for these cabinets, I'm either gonna sand them down and try to stain them, or I'm just gonna paint them red probably. So in the comments down below, I'm not sure if I want to paint these cabinets red or if I want to sand them down and put a stain on them, maybe like a cherry wood stain or something like that, or a lighter, brighter wood color on them cabinets. So you let me know if them cabinets, if you think I should just paint them red and be done with it, or if you think I just try to sand them back down and stain them cabinets to look like a really good looking wood color. So comment down below and let me know what you think about that. I'll show you. That's what the inside of them looks like. So this is what's under all that paint that someone done on it. So should I get it down to this wood and sand it down and then stain that, or should I just paint it red? Or what color you think I should use after you see what color I paint the walls? Comment it down below, let me know. I'm gonna get this stuff moved into the extra room so I can get started on painting, and then we'll be back after that. Alright, update on the painting. Painting is coming along. We've got about half the kitchen right there painted on the ceiling. And you can see we cleared out the kitchen so we could paint it without getting stuff all over it. I put plastic on the refrigerator and the little fireplace thing, this gas. And then over here we've got all the furniture over there, the table, the chair, the couch is over there. We got to move that now either to this side or kind of tuck it over there for a minute so we can paint that side right there, because we got to still get this ceiling over here. And let me flip the camera and see if I can show you the painting and if it shows up on camera. Alright, so you can kind of see it a little bit. So here's the old paint right there. We had a bunch of different discolored spots on the ceiling. You can kind of see it on camera, not too much, but there was a bunch of different like squares and stuff like that where it looks like some stuff had been painted and some hadn't. And then so flip over right here, you got nice and shiny over here on this side. That's all the wet paint up there. You can kind of see it right there where the line goes all the way across where I stopped at right there. So that compared to this is a lot better. It's just hard to see on camera because it is white and the lighting ain't very good because it's already dark outside. So we're coming on along with this stuff. We got on the border just a little bit right there to see how good it would cover that up. We're gonna paint this wood trim to white, so that's why I didn't worry about getting on it. And then the walls are gonna be another color that I'll show you later on, probably in another video maybe, I'm not too sure. And then you had this spot up there. This is where this cabinet used to be at. The last person moved it down. So I've already covered up the top part of that because it looked nasty brown like that. Really, really nasty looking. You can still see it a little bit, so it's going to need a couple more coats because of how nasty it was. So we've got that covered up. We've got to paint that. Well, we're not going to paint the cabinets. I was going to repaint on the cabinets, but I think I want to try to sand them down first. But like I said, y'all comment down below on that. And then so we're going to move this stuff out of the way, and we're going to get started on this ceiling, and then hopefully we can get on to the walls. So we'll be back in a minute with an update. Alright, so we're back. It's the next day here. We ended up finishing the ceiling right there, as you can see. Then we put all the furniture in there from the living room, and flip around here. You've got the wall right there behind me. It's already been painted. I just now did that. We covered the border going around the room with the white so that gray can really cover that up a lot better at the top, and it's doing pretty good so far. And then I just covered with white all the way around there on all that border paper that they had. Let me flip this and give you a little bit better view. Alright, so you got the ceiling repainted white all the way down and looking pretty good right there. Still got that one spot that we got to cover up one more time with one more coat. And then we got to get the wood trim changed to white over here you've got the ceiling all the way down, and then you've got the new paint right here on the wall already, as far up as we can without a paintbrush so far, going around everything. And let me try to get the camera don't want to focus too good on that. I guess it's too much color in there. And then, so we got that one wall right there done. We pinned up the curtains so we don't get paint all over them. And then we'll come back probably tomorrow and do all the brush and everything on there. We're just going to try to roll in at least half of it today and then come back. So we're going to get all that rode in today if we can. It's already pretty late tonight, but I sold a car earlier today, so make sure y'all watch the videos coming out on the car lot videos so that you can catch that, because I did sell a car earlier today. I did the pressure washing video earlier today, so that should already be out on the channel if you want to check that out. Pressure washing outside this house, getting that cleaned up on the outside. And so we're going to wrap this up right here for now. Make sure you follow along to see the progress we're making on this and later on videos and other things we work on this house. We've got a floor by the bathroom over there that we've got to jack up the floor joists because it's got a pretty good hump in it. So we got to jack up a low spot in the floor, and then we're going to be changing the floor out in here. We're probably going to do some floating floor in here, so that'll be changed out. That's laminate flooring, if you don't know that term of that floor. So that's laminate flooring, so we're going to get that done. A lot of other stuff that we're doing to the house, so make sure y'all follow along with the videos on this flip house so y'all don't miss that. So give the video a subscribe, help us grow, and give the video a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. At least it'll tell me if y'all like the videos I'm putting out or not. So we'll see y'all in the next one.